It's unsurprising that every investment committee in the world is looking at each opportunity with the thought process of how can I de-risk this investment as much as possible. So if you're a business right now considering a fundraise for your current venture, try to apply that mindset and look at your own business through their eyes. Effectively, how can you de-risk their investment in you as much as possible? And we think of that as looking at your business through a credibility prism, which means how can you provide primary research data to prove four things. Number one, how credible is the team? Are you second-time founders? Have you got functional expertise and technical expertise? Number two is how credible is your insight into your customers? Have you validated your identified problem, and have you validated the insight into the people you're selling to and the problems that they're willing to pay to resolve? Then number three, how credible is your traction? Have you got customers, have you got revenue in different segments that show that it's not one-offs? And if you haven't got that, have you got primary research to show which segments you want to sell into with enough qualitative research with target customers to show that they would be willing to pay or trial your product or service? And then thirdly, how valid is or credible is your business proposition? How sustainable is the revenue? How sizable is the market? And to what extent can you go to market in a replicable and scalable way and show to them that you can have a culture of optimizing your marketing approaches? Ultimately, this is the view that anyone would take when spending money. Show me primary evidence that shows that this investment is as de-risked as possible. What you don't want to do is turn up to a meeting with potential investors and it to be a battle of subjective opinion. Because in that situation, unfortunately, the person with the money wins. So de-risk, de-risk, de-risk by looking at your own business through the credibility prism and seeking primary research to validate all of your assumptions.